Hey everybody, this is Nick Wyan out here officially for segment number 5 of my birthday special in 2025, and this time we're going to be doing some Mario Party Jamboree. And yeah, this time I got a usual gang of players for this sort of game. I've got my good friend Mark with me, along with Daniel and Kill for this game, and also joining along in VC as well, even though he unfortunately was not able to participate in this game for a reason I'll get into in a little bit. We got Video Game Fan 96, aka Dominic. So yeah, if you couldn't tell by the slightly awkward intro, this is actually the second time I'm trying to record this particular segment. This game was actually originally supposed to be me, Daniel, Dominic, and Kill, but unfortunately, Dominic has had a little bit of an issue. Let's just say a little bit of an issue with Nintendo Switch, and which unfortunately means that until he gets it fixed, we're not going to be able to do any Switch video game videos of him for a little bit, which definitely does suck for sure. So I just want to say, Dominic, I hope things will work out well with you in that regard in terms of getting it fixed soon.
Yeah, basically, long story short, let's just say that it's having overheating problems and to see if I can get it fixed or whatever, long story short.
Yep. But yeah, for the board we're going to be doing for this segment, it's going to be Goomba Lagoon. Like I said, it's probably my second least favorite Mario Party Jamboree board, but it's still a really good one. I would still definitely say it's way better than my actual least favorite board in this game, which is Roam Raceway.
Still say overall, it can be a real fun board to play on right there, especially with the time second be pretty challenging of some sort of course, depending on whether they're high or low right there. But in terms of the overall design, I think they did a pretty good job with this.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, the fact that this board is and the fact that honestly this board is like really good, and I'm saying that it's like my second least favorite board in the game, I think it's like really a testament just to just how good the boards in this game really are for the most part. Like this game really. Yeah, but like I said, this game I think just has easily one of the best Mario Party board selections of all time. So like I said, the fact that my second least favorite board, I would probably still at least give like an 8.5 out of 10. You know, like I said, still just goes to show you, like, you know, how good the quality of the boards in this game are.
Here we go.
Yep.
So everybody knows, I am actually using somebody different this time around compared to my usual character. I go and also my secondary, because both Bart and Kill are basically using those particular characters. So this time around, I'm actually playing as Koopa for a change.
Well, think of it this way, Daniel. At least you did get to use your main character in my previous Mario Party 7 at this special.
So I'm still satisfied about that, but no matter if I do have to change it up every once in a while, it can still be pretty nice to do.
For sure.
Because I believe that the last segment that I was on, where I was discussing movies, you know, where I was gonna discuss Toy Story. Specifically Toy Story 4. It's not really much of a discussion, or at least to me, basically, because compared to the Wreck-It Ralph rant that I had, Toy Story 4, I really hate it, you know, compared to, you know, Toy Story, Wreck-It Ralph, you know, Ralph Breaks the Next. It is still my least favorite of all the Toy Stories, and honestly, at this point, Toy Story would have ended after Toy Story 3 because I had a perfect ending, in my opinion, where Andy gives away his toys to a little girl or whatever, and then Toy Story 4, they basically ruined the ending on that due to a certain reason, and Toy Story 5 is also going to be set to release too, so I just want to get that out of the way very quickly since I was bringing up what movies on that one segment.
Yep, yeah, no problem. And I definitely do very much agree with you. I definitely do wish Toy Story would have been a Toy Story 3. It's funny, too, because as a kid, like a teenager, I always wanted Toy Story 4, but then after when it came out, I really was not too impressed by it, and so, you know, over the years, I've kind of wished they would have just stopped at 3 after all, but it is what it is. At least the original trilogy will always be like some of my all-time favorite movies. Especially at 32.
Toy Story 3 has always been my favorite in the original trilogy.
Well, yeah.
Mini game.
One of the movies I did just recently see Thunderbolt.
Oh, nice. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, I did.
All right, time to get some money. Five-letter word for happiness. Money. Okay, we're not even gonna talk about that. That was just unfortunate.
Yeah, stop lock there, Dad. Certainly a good trilogy of movies out there that I really like watching were the Cars movies. Those were definitely fantastic. The only Toy Story
Finish.
the only Cars movie that I remember liking was Cars 1. I remember not liking Cars 2, and then I never gave Cars 3 a chance because I didn't really like Cars 2.
Yeah, I heard that. I've really only ever seen the first 2 Cars movies. I thought the first one was pretty good, but the second one was terrible.
For me, I personally think Cars 2 was not that bad right here. But yeah, I will say the original Cars
New
movie
turn.
is certainly a good classic. I remember seeing it tons of times back then when I first owned it on DVD. And sure, people out there may not really like Cars 2 and 3. Early lead here.
Finally, lucky space right after that.
Yeah, it may not really be all that good, but I gotta do whatever
You
it
got a
takes
star.
anyway.
Well, GG though, Daniel.
Well, let's look at the plus side though. You're only gonna have you're only gonna lose like maybe 4 points.
Yep.
So I basically had to give points away to the last place player, and you were the one who lost.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm gonna do a double dice.
Sounds like a very good choice.
Double the dice, double the win, double the fun.
Yep.
Unless you're someone like me,
Wowie.
in which case we're
Mario
bad rolls, and then I get like 2 ones. Because knowing me, that's what would happen. Because that's because that one time I used a circle dice.
But yeah, Dominic, like I said, when this video comes out, we're not going to be talking about that platform peril game. That's all I'm going to say. Let's not fucking talk about that minigame, because, yeah. Okay. But yeah, in terms of, like I said, the Toy Story movies, like I said, the original 3 are definitely by far my favorites in the series. Toy Story 2 is also like one of my favorite movies of all time as well. But 1 and 3 are also really good. More so, I think Toy Story 3. I kind of feel like Toy Story kind of the original one kind of has aged a little bit poorly in some aspects, but it is still a great movie to watch.
Yeah, I still personally think that Toy Story 3 is like my personal favorite of the original trilogy. I just like the idea, you know, Andy is giving away his toys, you know, because he's going to college, and you know, I thought that was pretty nice to say the least.
Okay, still did not want to see on that island. Yeah.
I will go ahead and say that I wouldn't really mind if Kill definitely does get some good luck in this game because the last 2 times he's played with me on my channel, he's definitely had some really shit luck. So if he does get a little bit of good fortune, I won't be too mad.
Yeah, who even knows how this could play out from here? But anything could happen. Yep, it's Mario Party. It's Mario Party. Literally anything could happen.
Yeah, something I just realized is that you're gonna be stuck on that little island for the next couple turns. I can probably keep the landing on lucky spaces and potentially farm some more money.
There you go. That'll work out well for you.
Start.
I'm coming for you guys. You're out, Mark.
Oh shit, I guess it's all up to me.
Oh, that's a good strategy, guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got it. We're good. We're good. We're fine. All right, we did it.
Finish.
GG.
Alright, GG, Nick.
GG.
Winners.
Well, let's just say, I think it's safe to say that definitely went far better.
Yep. Honestly, I thought Daniel had me for a second too, but luckily I did seem to escape from his grasp like the last second.
Yeah, that was a pretty good move on your part there, Nick. But even if
New
I
turn.
don't quite win it, I still try my best.
Yep, and that's all you really can do.
Well, unfortunately, he's not really buying anything from the shop here.
Yeah, all because I have no money.
Yeah. But you get a free item out of it, though.
Yeah, that makes up for it.
It's funny.
That doesn't sound too bad, so I'll take it.
Well, you still end up with an item anyway.
9. Okay.
Another thing I would like to say in regards to the Cars movies, not only do I think that those were very good, but a big point of why I'm very into them, even if they've been going on for a long time, is that basically some actors in those movies were actually portrayed by certain people in NASCAR.
I actually did not know that. That's interesting.
Yeah, basically, like, one example out there is that Daryl Cartrip was voiced by Daryl Waltrip, and Jeff Corvette, that I know in Cars 2, was voice acted by Jeff Gordon.
Nice. I mean, you know, I definitely think it makes sense considering, of course, the type of movie Cars was, but even still, I never knew that, so that's interesting.
And various next-gen racers that I do know about in Cars 3 were also portrayed by certain NASCAR drivers out there that I know of today.
Yeah. Actually, that item that I just got means that I may not necessarily have to stay on that island for another turn.
Ooh, and it's gold Goombas. Sweet. Too bad I won't be able to make use of that, but it is what it is.
Now, some examples of next-gen racers that were portrayed by NASCAR drivers that I do know about that here in Cars 3 were Chase Elliott, Ryan Blaney, and Bubba Wallace. But basically, for those characters in Cars 3, they basically kind of changed their names in a little bit right here, so they can kind of match it with their real names.
All right, let's do this, Mark. Let's see if I can make that one strategy work.
Start.
Yeah, basically, Chase Elliott's character in Cars 3, he was basically known
Chase Rosellius, and was Ryan Blaney's character. He was Ryan Blaney, and for Bubba Wallace, he was known as Bubba Wheelhouse. And for those of you guys out there that have seen me in Dick's videos before, you may know that I am a NASCAR fan, and since I am really into that sport, it helps to know these facts very, very well about I have come to learn.
Nice. Yeah, I use my strategy very well. So GG.
Yep, that worked.
All right. Yeah, the minigame is kind of broken once you know that strategy because you can literally just keep hitting like the two fuses and like those, one of those corners like over and over again. But it nonetheless is a good way to win that minigame.
Yeah, basically cheesing.
New turn.
Yep.
Hey. Alright, let's see what's happening with the volcano. Are you gonna have more goalies? Not this time. Yeah, it's the lava bubbles. Yeah. Hey.
Oh.
Well, if there's 1 minute to use for this, well, 2 actually. 1, Bowser can't take a star. 2, Diego has no money to lose. Yeah, I literally don't have anything at all right here. So pretty much the only kind of thing that would be helpful for me would be that Bowser revolution. But you didn't get. It was loose for coins, but of course you damage coins, so...
Luigi time!
So if I were to get a Bowser space, then that was a pretty good timing right here. But all because I didn't have any money to lose, and Imposter Bowser couldn't take a star away from me yet. Yeah, it's basically equal to say if you're gonna get a favor from Wheel of Fortune, best to do it when you have no money to pay. Yeah, that is very true. So, it's basically one kind of similarity right there. Alright, well, let's get off this island since I have to do so now. Oh, hello there again.
I swear, Mark, if you would have gotten a 1 there, that would have been like a meme-worthy moment. Although, then again, I do think it's our next turn or the turn after when the tides rise again. Oh boy! Oh god! Thankfully, it's just coins. Yeah, unfortunately, Mario Party is like that sometimes. It can be a really cruel mistress, as I said before.
Yeah, it's just your typical RNG, where you don't really know what to expect. Well, yeah, but when you get constant bad RNG, you can't tell.
Minigame.
But feel aggravated.
Another 1v3 with Daniel. Wow. Alright, I'll take my chance with this one. God, I still remember this terrible rant someone made a long ass time ago on YouTube.
1, go!
Aw, dang it, we were screwing up at the end. Well, you might still have a chance to end because we messed up at the end too.
I don't even know if I'm gonna win.
Oh no, we still got it. We got it by 3.
Yeah, we did kind of get it there at the end, but hey, we still win, so GG.
GG indeed.
If it wasn't for a couple of the mistakes I made, I could have possibly had it, but you never know.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, I mean, the score may be close, but I mean, the score difference was only 3, but in my opinion, it was
turn.
a little bit closer than that.
All right, well, I can finally have a chance to go for that star. Ooh, and there's Wario.
Jamboree.
Hello, Mario. Good to see you here. It's a Mario time.
Wario time.
Well, Daniel's in the other direction. And can't find anything, and he's still in the red space as well.
Well, it's actually an unlucky space.
Still more or less the same hit. Well, you're gonna lose on there, so he's kind of
Luigi
down again.
time.
Yeah, I'm pretty much saying.
Yeah, no, of course I'm going to be using my double dice right now.
Alright, well, that'll put you on the board. Unless he gets 2 points.
Okay, thank God I still say that. That's a really bad roll, though. That's a really bad roll. But thankfully, it was still just not bad enough to make sure I couldn't get the star.
Just barely got it. Okay. Well, got on the board.
All right.
You got a star.
Alright, let's see what the next one is.
Ho ho!
Ooh, and that's pretty close to me as well.
Nice.
And yeah, that could very much help you.
Oh, but I have to go for chance time to freaking get there. Oh, God. Fucking, what is this?
Sometimes you gotta take those risks.
All right, well, I'll suck it up. I have to do it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what is right.
Chance time.
Daniel, this could help you out here since you don't have any money.
Okay, at least I'll be getting coins. Well, unless I get Daniel, of course. But at least then, in that case, I won't be losing anything either. Okay, nice. I get some of Mark's money. Very nice.
Mario time.
Well, I guess it's good thing I have these paintings from both, so that way I can recover some of that.
Got a good explanation right there.
And I got 13, okay. I got 13 there, not too bad. Yeah.
Well, plus I'll also put you right near Wario too, so you'll very likely get that next turn.
Yeah.
Well, that'll help kill out somewhat. Oh, he's also going for a shot pop box. Okay. You know, I have the chance to do something really evil next turn, but I'm kind of debating if I should actually do it or not, just for a couple reasons.
Yeah, I had a feeling that's what he was going for.
Yep.
Oh, great. So that means Bowser gets the 7
Bonus minigame.
gets the stitch up so randomly when he uses it.
Alright, mean.
Just who it could be. Unlike how it was in Mario Party 3, yeah?
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do this, Daniel. Well, hopefully I can do this. I'm not really that good at this minigame.
What you land on. However, I have gotten a little bit better at this minigame, so let's see what happens.
Same here.
Yeah, from what I remember, that was basically
Round
at
one.
that one time when you and I paired up together, Bart. We were pretty close there.
Okay, we got it.
Okay,
Round two.
Just in the time.
Aw, dang.
we're so close on that one.
Oh, the square. Okay.
Okay. There we go.
Damn. We try to do this.
Comes down to this. Okay, we barely got it.
Oh, sweet. All right. Actually, for some reason, I did not realize that it actually like locks you in place like once you actually get the right one. That's why I was confused for a second. Like I was like, why wouldn't it let me move? But either way, GG, Daniel.
Yeah, thanks for that, Nick. It does really help that I have some good experiences right there with that big game. As long as you look at the correct shape that you gotta form right here, it does make things pretty
New
simple
turn.
to try to find the correct shapes, depending on which one you are controlling.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's a good mini game. I think it's a good mini game. I'm just not that good at it, is all.
Wait, right where Goomba is the fishing bucket. Now, I will say though, that fishing minigame there was pretty fun. Looks like it's time to go fishing again.
All right.
It's just like when Mario says to go fish in Mario's game gallery for the dolls.
All right. You know what? I could be a real asshole right now and take Daniel's star away. But considering it is early in the game, and also because the fact that you know, there is a risk of somebody else potentially being able to steal my star right now, I'm actually gonna go ahead and steal coins from Kill. It helps that I'm gonna be able to get another star this turn anyways.
I see what you're doing here, because right now you have to play that you can steal it back. I guess you're trying to
Yep.
You only got 8, so he still has enough to potentially, yes, do it.
Dang, that does suck, but it was worth the try.
I mean, on the one hand, you're getting your second star of the game.
Yep. So at least that will give me some extra cushion, at least, if Kill does steal a star from Boo.
Yeah.
Yay!
I think is Daniel past it.
I don't know, actually.
That's a little bit.
He might. I don't know.
I'll check the map right here from where I am, and same thing with the star.
Alright, left space.
Well, I am doing good with gaining money right now.
Mario time.
Let's take a quick look here. Yeah, Daniel, from what I can see, you are just past it.
That is tough luck for me.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, then again, that's just how Mario Party is some of the time.
Yep. Alright, well, to ensure that I get Wario, I'm gonna use my my other set of triple dice here.
Wow.
Exact same numbers of hate.
Damn.
Yeah, after your first roll was good, but your other
Showdown
two rolls just
minigame.
didn't work out too well for you.
This game apparently does not want to give you good numbers right now.
But I at least make sure that I still initiated Wario. And plus, I do enjoy his minigame.
Yeah, his minigame is definitely my second favorite Alloy minigame.
Yeah, this is a good one too. It's like kind of based off a game show.
Yep,
Exactly.
that's why I love it. Plus, you know, it's kind of reminiscent of WarioWare too a little bit.
Yeah, you just gotta be quick when it comes to getting the correct answers here.
Yep.
Yeah, it's very much true.
Start.
All right.
One.
Alright, let's see.
Oh yeah.
Round two.
All of this.
Hey.
What? Which one it was right here, but I pushed the wrong one by accident.
Oh, that sucks.
Round three.
That's not gonna be. Oh, and 6 and 9.
Haha.
There's no wrong one.
Darn it, I was thinking wrong. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Round four.
Wow. Oh. Hey.
I'm winning by 1 point right now.
Yeah, it's looking pretty
Round
close.
five.
Oh, I want to back to this round right here.
Yeah, back to this one again.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow, we all got that wrong. Wow.
Oh, man.
I don't know, it's just going way too fast for my eyes to see.
It's still anybody's game here. And so,
Round six.
let's see what's going to happen in the second half.
Hey.
Round seven.
What? Oh yeah.
Kill messed up there.
Yeah. Oh.
Round
Yeah, this is gonna be close.
You said it, Nick.
What? Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, one of us is right.
Oh, it's only Mark.
Round nine.
Alright, I think kills the out of it.
Oh yeah.
Ah, damn it, I pressed the wrong button by accident.
That was the only one that got that correct.
Well, I knew it too, I just pressed the wrong button by accident.
Oh, it's all gonna come down to this.
I think I just barely got it. Yep, I'm just barely gonna be able to win this.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was. I wasn't fast enough, so you're gonna get a warrior back.
Alright, well, GG.
Yeah, it was still a good try on my part right there, but that's okay.
Yep.
Yo. Oh yeah. Yahoo. Yeah. Oh.
Oh no!
Well, the good news for you, though, Mark, is that I think you might already be able to from me.
Let's see. What do I want to buy?
I will say that even though I do think the ally system in this game in general is much better than it was in Super Mario Party, I do still kind of wish they would have made it even just a little bit tougher for other players to steal the allies from you. I do wish it wasn't as simple as just, you know, them walking into you and then they take it from you.
Yeah, if I was a game designer, though, I would have had it to where whatever player that wins the Jamboree Buddy minigame here, or in this case, Showdown minigame, whatever it is on the phone here, they're already designed to where it cannot be stolen from you until you at least use the said ally at least once.
Yep, or at the very least, I make it so that like I don't know, like make it so like if somebody else runs into you, like maybe you two like face off in like a duel minigame or something, and then like whoever wins the duel minigame gets the ally. Something like that at least would have been nice to see.
Yeah, and even though you had a little bit of bad luck trying to get Wario in the first place bar, you still ended up stealing him right away.
Yeah, and I got to buy 3 items on this turn, so...
Alright, well I think our players know what's happening here.
Actually, no. One of my items was bought, which was 4 bucks. The other 2 I got on the item space.
Yep, I saw that coming.
Huh? Oh, whoa.
This game is still remaining pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's still anybody's chance to win, so don't get your hopes up, guys.
Whoa, the star slips back.
Ooh.
Minigame.
Oh, the only minigame I like here is lightweight battles. That's the one I'm picking. That's the only one I like. Nope, and instead we're doing 3-throw. Alright, well whoever's on the top left or top right's gonna win.
Alright, time to play some basketball.
And I did not say that right.
Let's shoot some hoops.
Start.
This is a basketball-related mini-game. Did you guys know that basketball singer Russell Westbrook guest starred in an episode of Henry Danger?
I did not know that. That's interesting.
I did not know that. And, oh, and that last-second buzzer beater gave me a tie with Nick.
Yep, so yeah, GG, Mark.
Yeah, what I'm basically saying is that particular episode of Henry Danger that Russell Westbrook guest starred in was actually
New
really
turn.
good, because there were actually lots of funny lines. I really liked hearing on that particular episode.
Alright, I'm very much at the mercy of the dice block right now. Let's see if I can, although honestly, even if I do roll high enough, Mark can just probably take it right back anyway, so never mind what I was about to say.
Now, I'm not really too sure if I have ever mentioned this thing about Nick's videos before, but Henry Danger is actually my favorite show that I really like to watch. Back when that first became a thing on Nickelodeon, it was only originally going to be a movie, but lots of people loved it, and so they made it into a series. But that ended up wrapping up around the beginning of 2020. But then 5 years later, basically in this year, 2025, they were actually able to bring Henry Danger back, but as a movie, as a whole. So that was what they did.
For sure.
I'll grab this.
But for all the people out there that are watching this, that are internet alone like me, if any of you guys do remember Henry Danger, I certainly do say it was a great show about what that was going on. And even though it may be over as a series, it's still frequently on, from what I've been seeing a lot of days on T-Net.
Alright, it starts the track down. Where's he put it? What is bro cooking? Oh, I'm a lucky space. Ooh.
That's a nice way to the place that trap down. That's for sure. Make the.
Well, David, here's the first few dice blocks then on your next turn.
And also, after the whole series of Henry Danger first continued,
Oh boy.
they really a sequel right here.
Okay, vicious coins.
Danger Force, where it basically takes place in the same location, like how Henry Danger was. So it was very cool if they did something like that as well. And why do you say Danger Force was a very nice show overall from what I do remember seeing out of it? In my personal opinion, it's just not as good as Henry Danger, but I still say it was very nice to watch though.
Alright. Looks like I'm the one dropping the cage.
I think from what I saw on the map, you're gonna have to avoid a 3.
Start.
And we'll see how that goes later, but first I gotta try to avoid getting captured. You missed me!
Dang. Well, GG. To be fair, I mean, we won the other two 1v3 mini games against Daniel, so that's fine, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys still gave it your best effort out there, but you guys just couldn't quite capture me in time.
Alright. So, yeah, and all you gotta do is not roll free.
New turn.
It looks like this will be the first turn in which I can buy a certain item, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, let's see how all this goes.
Okay, you're good.
For now, anyway. Oh boy.
Item minigame.
Alright, well, let's see what you can get here.
I may be safe right now, but I'm not completely free of the trap just yet.
Look at the door. Must know how to get sure. See what he gets. Alright. And he gets
Finish.
mushroom.
Alright, well, that's really good for you right now.
Got an item.
Well, Daniel, now you're well equipped to avoid that star trap.
Yep.
Yes, this will definitely be handy right here for where I am.
Luigi time!
Alright, 7. I already know what this is. Hell yeah.
Well, and you're not the only one that can buy an item.
Mario time.
Let's see.
Let's play.
7 points of game, Warren. Thank you very much. Alright, let's... So, alright. Basically, my backup would be a 3, because the track that's in front of Kills is my own, so I do not have to worry about that. Alright. Let's try to avoid a 3, shall we? And we did. Beautiful. Well, then we got 9. Here, I'll buy something. Let's grab this.
No surprise there.
And then again, you gotta do whatever it takes to win.
And let's go ahead and grab this.
But the question is that, what do you want to toss out in favor of that?
I just bought. That would be a huge error. The custom, I think I might need that for, that chest lead that's, up there, so that I can't access it right now. So, the work box is gonna have to go by default. Oh, but unfortunately, I'm gonna lose 6 points because not a Wario.
Oh boy! Oh, come on!
Bullshit!
Fuck! That puts you on the board!
Bullshit.
Okay.
Now we've really got a good game on our hands here, since everybody's got at least 1 star with them.
Yep. What's Kill gonna do? Makes sense. Makes sense why he didn't buy the golden pipe, because obviously that would have taken up all his coins.
And considering how much he had, it definitely makes good sense that he wants to try to save up for a star.
And Wario's going away after this turn.
Alright, me and Kill versus Daniel and Mark. I'm not really confident in like any of these mini games, but I'll go with Jump the Gun.
Are we jumping or are we going to stay? We're jumping.
Alright, hopefully I'm the one shooting. Okay, good, I'm shooting.
Jumping, you're right. Alright, Daniel, let's do this.
Alright, let's give it our best shot out there, Mark.
Start.
Okay. Really?
Kill, you jumped too early!
We're trying to get Mark around time.
Dang it! I don't know, we might be screwed. Okay, well, Kill just barely saved it for me. Well, GG. That was a close match, at least.
Can't believe we were a little bit short on that, Mark.
That's the way it goes sometimes, unfortunately.
New turn.
Yeah, you are certainly right about that.
Alright, the lava bubbles are gone.
Off goes Wario. to bring out my mushrooms so I can avoid that star trap more easier.
Well, you would have avoided it anyway.
And then again, better be safe than sorry.
Exactly. Because obviously there's no way to predict that kind of thing for certain, especially in Mario Party.
You never know how the dice rolls are gonna go.
Exactly.
Oh, go ahead and loot. Oh, because you can't get the star right down from that side.
Yeah, from what I was looking out on the map right here, it doesn't really help out well my favor at this moment.
Well, you're getting a lucky place. And you get 12 points from that, okay?
Yeah, not bad at all.
Luigi time.
Alright, let's see what's Nick gonna do.
Let me look at the board really quick first. Alright, from my perspective, I want to avoid rolling a 3. Alright, that works. That works out perfectly.
So, looks like your bad numbers were 3 because of chance time, and then 4 and 5 because of the traps that kill an item.
Yep. But either way, I'll go ahead and farm another golden pipe. Why not?
Yeah, now you got 2 of them.
Alright, let's see.
Mario time.
I don't think I can reach the spot I want, even if I max out my plus. No, all I have to do is just put me close to that. So, I want to get close to what I want. I'm gonna have to go for payday double. Where do you reach that spot still? 13 for 16. I have to get like at least an 18 or a 19 with this. Worth a try, though.
Yeah, it may be a little tough, but and we'll just have to see what happens for what you're hoping for.
There's a 10. 16. Alright, well, that will be close. So I'm gonna be.
It's still a pretty good total, though, nonetheless.
Alright, and since I'm here, let's go for another double dice. Okay. Alright, not a bad turn.
Well, Kill's pretty likely to get this star.
It's not that far away from that.
But, oh wow, a 1 and a 1. That's tough luck, although he does get some money from it.
And literally 2 ones at the same time.
I'm sorry, if that was me playing that more money would happen to me.
Alright. Well, let's see what he gets for that item tag.
Even though
Oh boy!
Wow. Okay then.
Even though Kill had a pretty nice chance of trying to get to the
Minigame.
star, he just couldn't quite make it.
It happens though.
Oh, I'm easily picking scares, so
That's what I call
Yep. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely easily one of my favorite mini games in this game. It's just so much fun.
yeah, I'm glad I actually picked the minigame of my choice right there, because it certainly is without a doubt one of the best minigames on here.
Dang it. I just kept getting jumped on. But GG.
Winner.
Yeah, thank you very much, Nick.
I'm honestly surprised Kill has not been commenting a lot on my Discord chat, because usually he does that quite a bit during his games, although I suppose it's also a good thing too in a way, because it also means that people won't really be spoiled about what's going on in this game.
New turn.
Well, sure, it's a low number, but at least it's just enough for me to get to the item shop. Yeah, I will certainly take one of these.
Oh boy, now it's Golden Pipe Mania.
Yeah, it's quite a classify right there. I can also get some of those points right back.
Luigi died.
Alright, I've had this as shop hop box for a while, and I might as well just get rid of it. Nice, well, I think I know what I'm going to be doing with this. That's right, folks. You think 2 golden prizes was enough? Well, how about 3 of them?
That's three. That's what I figured you were gonna do there, Nick. And yeah, it's very crazy that you actually have a pocket full of golden pies. It's not very often out here somebody has 3 of them at once.
Yeah.
Alright. So you have the skill. Okay. So, I did mention wanting to save my custom for this particular minigame over here. So instead of using the pipe, it basically snatches that strawberry from the milk. Let's see what I can get from this strawberry.
What do you think you want to go for?
Ooh, a swamp mirror. That could be interesting. That could be very interesting. Man, Kill is just not getting lucky with these numbers. Oh, but we are doing a battle though. Oh boy.
Versus minigame.
Yeah, as Dominic likes to call it.
Also, to temper earlier, it's a triple it's a triple tie for first.
Oh man, I really don't believe it for what I'm seeing right now.
I have to win this. Ah, this is not a good minigame for that. No, come on. I mean, I like this minigame to a certain degree, but it is freaking just tough to win on your own.
Yeah, it's really gonna make things even more interesting than it already is.
Man.
Are you guys ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Start.
Oh, come on, I got someone!
Oh no! No! Oh man! Oh!
And Daniel set a new personal best,
Fuck.
Yeah, I do apologize if I was kind of being a little loud there for what Dominic was mentioning right there. But yeah, I literally timed it up perfectly right there.
It's just because I'm so used to that freaking minigame. I'm always ending up in a situation where everybody always presses the button way too late, and by the time I press it, everybody else is already going at the LED. So I thought maybe this time if I pressed it early, it might be in good shape. But nope. Of course, that's not how things work.
Alright, secondary ensures that I can still use my golden pipe.
Well, at least I still got my 3 golden pipes to fall back on, but that was definitely a major setback.
Well, that was a on the other hand, Nick, this might not be as much of a setback as you think, considering the game we're about to play.
That is true, because I do usually get a pretty good amount of money in this minigame.
Start.
That's incredible too of how I managed to set up our still last slot to the end. I didn't think I would do that right there, but I'll certainly do it again.
Alright, I'll take 26. Yeah, that's definitely going to help me regain some of that.
I got 60 I will gladly take it.
Well, there you go. It ended up working out for you after all.
For sure. Alright, well, this game is getting pretty interesting, for sure, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely.
Only
for
5
sure,
turns
without a
left.
doubt, especially since everybody's got
Home
1
stretch.
star right now, like I was mentioning earlier.
Yeah. So anyways, Steve, as you go to the final 5, ding, 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 ding. And Daniel's in his own final spin.
Oh boy.
It's time to step to a better bar.
Alright, let's see.
Oh boy. You definitely have some good options here.
There is one way that I could make this extremely chaotic. And this would actually be very beneficial. Although there's a few chaos options that I could go with here. You know what? You know what the best way to serve chaos is?
Oh, I know what you're doing. I had a feeling that was coming. Oh boy.
And it literally actually removed one of the Bowser spaces.
Yeah, the Bowser space that's on the ship where I am.
That's kind of interesting. It's like they took away one form of chaos to make room for another one. Oh. Well, too bad none of us can get to him right now.
Why do you go fishing?
That sounds fun.
Alright. Well, let's see how you do. Remember, there's no more 15 points. Ooh, that's pretty decent.
I think I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Oh!
I'm stopping here.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, definitely good move. 14, though. That's really good.
Nice.
Alright.
On the one hand, I could roll into this star, so technically it's not really necessary to use one of my golden pipes, but Then on the other hand, I don't really want these to go to waste, and plus, you know, there's definitely no there's definitely no guarantee I'm gonna roll to the star anyway, especially with Kill also being right there. So what the heck? I might as well use one of them.
And since I actually just went fishing right here, that reminds me of something. Pretty recently, as of the time that we are recording this, I actually saw something interesting on NASCAR's YouTube channel where they actually showed Chase Elliott on a fishing trip in Montana.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You got a star.
Really glad now that you chose Pizza Hut.
Yeah, cause I definitely for sure would not have been able to make it with that kind of roll.
Well, speaking of heights, I actually stayed the one that I am because I could eat the rule right into it.
Well, that's lucky for you.
I'll help you out there, Mark. And basically, if those of you follow NASCAR like me, for everybody that is watching this, basically, Chase Elliott is actually the most popular driver in NASCAR right now. And it does make very good sense to me because his dad, Bill Elliott, won it a lot of times back in the day when he was racing in the Cup Series. And since Chase Elliott is Bill Elliott's son, it definitely does make sense for him to be very popular too.
Okay. So all I do is money. Ordinarily, I would like to take somebody off of Daniel's hands since he does have the most. But it is the one that's first. He also has those two golden pipes. Well, so Daniel, those 14 points that you just racked up on that fishing mini game. Congratulations. Well, so I'm contemplating this, and you know what? Considering that kind of the idea of this is to have as much money as possible to try and help you win, congratulations. You get to keep your money from that Nick gift.
I had a feeling that was coming too. A repeated theme throughout this birthday special, just doing me, the birthday boy, dirty. Oh, and you almost lost your star. That would have been crazy.
Watch that. Wow.
There's something that wasn't Mark doing to me, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Well, Kill can roll right into that if he wants.
I say right here, with the 14 coins that I got when I went fishing, that was just very lucky of how I managed to do that.
And Kill still could not roll into it.
Minigame.
Alright, 2v2 with me and Mark versus Daniel and Kill.
Or Rose. It's Rose.
Alright, let's see if I can do this. If only I was here with Astro, because Astro is really good at this particular minigame.
I would say I'm very good at it too.
3, 2, 1, go!
Come on! Can't even miss that.
Oh, is he throwing? He might be throwing. Either that, or he's just not that good at this minigame, which, hey, if that's the case, then that's good news for me and Mark.
It could be.
Finish!
Yeah, you guys can do this.
All right, well, GG.
Flawless victory.
Yeah.
I think that's actually something the new that I've recently learned about where it's based off of. I think it's actually based off of a character named Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Yep, that's correct.
The reason why I'm
Only
actually
4 turns left.
mentioning this because I actually checked out a video from Master of Hyrule, and somebody actually did a bob with Sub-Zero in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Okay, yes, it's like bullet to it, and yes.
Right.
Well, then in that case, it's time to get star number 3.
Luigi time.
Yeah, you're unfortunately gonna snipe another one away from me. Can't blame you there.
It's not really Donkey Kong, though.
It's alright, though.
Are gonna get some money back, though, from that star.
Wowie.
Now, let's
You got a star.
And since I was actually mentioning Mortal Kombat from earlier, I have heard some nice things about that particular fighter, but honestly, I think Street Fighter's better.
For some reason, like, the Mortal Kombat series has just never really quite grabbed me. Like, I definitely had opportunities to play it, but it's just never really interested me for some reason.
However, one kind of fighting series I would like to try one of these days is Tekken. I've been interested in it ever since Kazuya was added in as a fighter in Smash.
Hey, yeah, I am getting right out of Dodge. I'm not dealing with Phil's Star Trap.
I played Tekken. It's a pretty good series, I'd say. You know, I've only played Tekken 1, 2, Tekken Advance on the Game Boy Advance, and I guess Tekken. No, that's your by 5. So those are the only 3 I remember playing.
And when it comes to Street Fighter, the ones
You got a star.
played are the many different kinds of versions of Street Fighter 2 that they released on the Virtual Console for the Wii. Those basically being the regular version, which was World Warrior for the Super Nintendo, and then there was also the Turbo version that they released on there for the Super Nintendo, and then there was also a Champion Edition that they released for TurboGrafx 16, and they also had a Special Champion Edition released for Sega Genesis, and I even own 2 versions of Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers.
That is
Bullshit.
and he just throws it out anyway.
It's kind of strange.
He gives your item only to just throw it out.
I never thought I'd see somebody toss on that they just steal away right here once they get it.
Uh-oh, he's using his Bowser phone.
He's not me. He's not me.
Okay, it's not me, I know that at least.
It's Daniel.
And in this case, it is me.
Oh boy. And now, Daniel, you are at risk of losing a star.
Not I'm really worried on right here. Let's see what happens.
Okay, well, you got lucky.
I'm lucky I didn't lose anything.
Yeah, you got...
See 100 stars. Well, you lucked out again.
I don't know why you're laughing, Yoshi, because that did nothing.
Yeah, I was about to say, why is he even laughing? He was laughing at his spam.
So that's one step when Daniel's locked out on Bowser.
But anyways, getting back to what I was saying, I own 2 versions of Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers on the Virtual Console. Basically, I own both the Super Nintendo version and the Sega Genesis version. And back in the Wii days right here, when the Sega Genesis version of Super Street Fighter 2, the new challengers was released on the Virtual Console, it actually support online play, believe it or not. And I would have known about that sooner. It would have been nice to try like that.
Alright, we're doing Snow Brawl, so this should be an easy win for us if we coordinate.
Start.
Here we go.
No, dang it, come on! Okay, thank you. You guys still saved it. GG.
Yeah, certainly appreciate it. And along with all those Street Fighter games that I mentioned for what I have played, I got one more of those I also do have on the Virtual Console for the Wii, and that is Street Fighter Alpha 2, which was released for the Super Nintendo. And believe it or not, it's actually my favorite Street Fighter game that I have played.
Only 3 turns left.
Well, we finally do have the chance to get DK, but I don't think I still don't kind of doubt we're gonna reach him.
Well, anyways, we gotta take a look here at the board. Probably am thinking right here that, because a star is right here, kills trap, I think I'm gonna save up the golden pipe that I have until a little later.
Well, keep in mind, you only have 2 turns left after this one, so...
Yeah, I also plan to use, I just gotta think hard about when to bring that out. And it's a nice thing that I actually wait until I use this, because I can just get another one. I can use these 2 on the last 2 turns.
Ooh. Well, now Kill has to think a little bit harder now about who to use his Boo Bow on.
Yep. So that is actually very strategic there, Diego.
And you just got DK, okay. And you have a good chance to win this too, because the person with the advantage in this minigame always kind of has it like BS in their favor.
Yeah. Okay.
And speaking of Street Fighter, it is really cool that Street Fighter 6 is going to be on the Nintendo Switch too, and it's going to be quite interesting by the time that comes out on there, especially with the fact that an iconic character in that franchise, Ryu, is now going to have a beard on that particular game.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the
Start.
local physical release for the Switch 2 is that it's a game key card.
When I get to know more about the key card feature right here, I'll have to see what my personal opinion about that is.
Yeah, it's like I said, you know, if you have the advantage in this minigame, you're gonna win this minigame most of the time because you just have way too big of a hitbox.
And with the fact that Ryu's gonna have a beard in Street Fighter 6, it's really gonna be quite interesting to see that. I'm basically saying that all because of the fact that Ryu is actually my main in the Street Fighter games.
I call.
Bullshit!
And yeah, now I'm just messing up, so I'm not gonna win this now. Well, GG.
Dan was 4 points short of a perfect score.
Yeah, I would possibly have that right there if it wasn't for me missing some of those moves.
Yep.
But still really helped right there with that advantage I had.
Yep. Like I said, when you have that advantage, it's just so much easier to hit the notes than when you don't have it. This is not good. This is not good at all.
Well, even though I'm getting new items, I don't think it's gonna top the other ones that I do have.
Yeah, I think Daniel's probably gonna win this game now.
Yeah, and not only that, the start is such a good strategy.
Yeah, that's not gonna be anywhere. That's not gonna be anywhere near enough. I was hoping that like maybe if if I rolled high enough that maybe I could somehow try to find a way to like snipe Donkey Kong from Daniel, and then maybe that way I could lessen the effect that these golden pipes he can use will have on that. But it's not gonna work out. So all I can do at this point is just pray. Oh, I can also use chance time.
Oh, you're going for
Chance time.
Let's see what happens.
I pressed it too early. Well, at least I am going to have Nintendo 64 coins, but it's not really going to matter too much, I don't think.
At least that me giving away coins is better than me giving away a star.
And oh, I think I'm seeing a Pokemon now.
Versus minigame.
Oh boy. And it's a mini game I'm not even that good at. Because I always freaking mess up at least one of these.
Start. Round 1.
Yeah, it still makes a very good sense the way you are explaining it, Nick.
Round 2.
Hello, completely non-redesigned game.
I actually got this one right for once, wow.
Well, for you getting it correctly first, so that is.
Alright, let's see if I can actually get this.
Still anybody's chance here, but let's see what happens.
I think me and Kill actually tied. Yep.
You happen to be correct on that.
Finish.
Well, that's kind of good for me, I guess. But I still would have preferred an outright win.
Winners.
I can only hope that Kill is thinking of the long game and not the short one. Otherwise, I might be in trouble.
And just like we said, it's certainly getting very intense.
Alright.
Okay.
Now, Kill, surely you do know that Daniel can buy 4 stars, right? Of course you don't know that. Fuck you, Kill. Well, not fuck you, like, as a person. I think you're an awesome person, but still, god damn it.
Yeah, I know what you were bringing up there, Nick, considering on the kinds of items that I have, and also thanks to the fact that I do have Donkey Kong. But yeah, I know there are some points out there where I don't really pay close attention when it comes to Mario Party, but it's strange I've literally seen someone else not even thinking it's straight besides me.
My only prayer, though, was just hoping that Kill could realize that the long game, but unfortunately, with that not being the case, I think this is pretty much over unless some miracle happens.
And daily double. I mean, Kill.
Granted, I do think I might have a few of the bonus stars, but even then, it's just a matter of luck actually getting them to come up.
Yeah, you are very much true on that. We don't know what could show up like
Round
this, but anything is possible.
Alright, let's try here.
Yeah, I hope we can do a good job at putting these stakes together, Nick, but we'll see what happens.
The problem is that I have very bad depth
Round
perception,
two.
so minigames like this don't really work too well for me.
Yeah, it may look like a very neat concept, but it's just kind of tough to do it perfectly.
Yep, I just have a tough time judging what's happened, what's not.
Final round.
Yeah, especially with this one. I was telling you I'm supposed to cut it perfectly in half.
Well, I remember this one time where it was 50-50 that one time.
Alright, let's see.
Okay, we got that one. Oh wow, they got that one perfect.
Oh, comes down to the last one.
Okay, good, that saved us.
Finish.
At least that last one did save us.
Winners. Only 2 turns left.
Yeah, I don't really need you to get lost somewhere else on Donkey Kong. Cause God, you're so golden pipes here.
Okay, there goes one up. Ooh, there's a certain number you can't roll.
Yeah, I got hope that I don't roll a 1 if I want to avoid Kill's trap.
Okay, you didn't get it.
Yeah, I am safe. And not only that, I can also get myself 2 stars.
Yep.
You got stars.
Ooh, all the way on that high.
Good luck trying to catch up to me now. And because the fact right here that I do have another golden pie, it may not really matter right here where I go at this point.
Yep, I think you're right. Shit, man, you might not even really need to use it. Well, actually you do, because I'm gonna use mine anyway, but either way, you know, it's a pretty crazy situation. Although, I could technically get lucky if I roll high enough, I guess, because this island is very small. But that's like really my only prayer at this point, is if I roll high enough to actually steal DK from you, that is.
Well, I would find out, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not exactly counting on it.
Luigi time.
But I might have to try it, because it's, I think, really going to be the only way I'm going to have a realistic shot here.
Okay.
Well, besides, I guess, maybe, getting lucky with, well, aside from getting lucky with the bonuses, but even then, I'm not going to count on that. Okay, good! That actually helps! That actually helps out a lot! I needed that roll. I needed that.
Well, I had a pretty nice
You got a star.
strategy earlier, and considering what you just got there, Nick, maybe things could possibly really shake up very good.
Well,
Now, here's the thing, Daniel. I do still think you're probably going to be favored, honestly. But this at least does add an element of, I guess you could say, like, intrigue. Because I can take your DK from you right now, and that will basically make it so that you can only get 1 star of that pipe as opposed to 2 of them.
Yeah, that is true right here. For what I was looking at right here, you could potentially snipe another star away.
Yeah, and that is true. But even still, that would have only put me at 4 stars as opposed to your 5. So, like, either way, there would have been a 1-star gap.
Now, I can still see where you are going with this, in case if I just really fall far ahead of all of you.
You know what? Seeing as how Daniel's probably almost certainly going to use his golden pipe, I'll just go ahead and go on the lucky space.
Yeah, who even knows? Depending on where the star goes up, that you could possibly get lucky with your choice that you made there, Nick. But who even knows where it's going to show up?
All I know is that this is like the most interesting way I've had to think about a Mario Party game in a long while.
Mario time.
Oh yeah, it's I didn't think it would get pretty intense like this.
well. I get to do this again.
But that just leaves 2 items in play.
Yeah, except one of them won't really do much good because that's the last turn.
Yep. Oh, I see that Bowser Girl is online.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
Okay. What's it gonna be? All the way over in the TMX shop.
Oh, Kill's gonna try to make something interesting happen with those star steel traps.
Well, the
He can only use one of them, considering that the next star's the last star.
yeah, and I was about to say, those might go to waste because the thing is that he's also the very last person to take his turn. So even when he does get to use them, they're going to become useless because at that point we won't be able to roll anymore.
Setting down a trap if you're just last in the turn, or if you do basically bring one out or you're the last star. And Kill has to give up one of the stars.
Ah, dang. Dang, that's a rip for him. Yeah, he's out of this game. Ah, man, Mario Party, why do you gotta be so mean to Kill? I mean, this is like the second game now where it's just been hell on earth for him. I don't know. I don't really like any of these. I'll go with... I guess I'll try my luck with Lost and Pound. No, let's do Bruiser Bash.
It kills one.
I'm trying to do a good job of trying to survive. I'm already gone. Go on, this thing. Come on, my seconds!
Alright, we did it! We did it. I definitely think I have minigame star if that comes up, so hopefully it does, but even still, you know, I gotta hope that I also get lucky with another bonus star too. Daniel does not get any.
Wowie.
This is really getting pretty crazy here, just like what we have said before. But who knows how this last turn's gonna play out.
Yep, I still think it's very much anybody's game, well, except for Kill, unfortunately, but any one of me, you, or Mark could still win.
And I certainly gotta bring out my other golden pie.
At least the good news is that me doing that, is that me making that move at least made it so that you can only buy 1 star instead of 2.
Yeah, even though you passed up to get another star for yourself, then it still is a pretty neat strategy that you did.
Job's closed. Go back next time.
Yeah, especially since the curtains are closed shot.
You got a star.
Next game.
Alright, let me see where the star is gonna be. Ooh, I might have gonna barely not have enough to roll into that, or I will be able to roll into that. Let me actually check.
Yeah, hard to know right away right here, but it does help to check when it gets to your turn shortly.
Luigi time.
Oh, yes, I can roll into it! Sweet!
Oh, man!
Alright, no DK, sorry, not this time. But let me also see what I can do.
It's up here.
Okay, I absolutely have to roll a 9. I cannot roll a 10 because that's just going to ruin anything I have planned for this turn. So I have no choice. I got to do a 9. It would be funny if, like...
I never really thought I would see you be in a situation like this where you could actually still have a chance to win. Nick, even though I had a very nice strategy on that water turbine.
Hey, you know, it is what it is. Honestly, it was a good strategy, and that's exactly why I'm playing like this.
Oh, now I see why he had to set it to the 9. Because the max will, one of the Valkyrie also will kill.
Yep.
You
Yep.
got
Well, think of it this way, Daniel, you could... Well, think of it this way, Daniel, you could still win, honestly. It's not like I'm guaranteed the victory, it's just, you know, all that really did was make it easier. And I was actually just about to say, you know, it kind of would be funny if, like, even after all of this, you still pull out the win anyway. Which you very well could.
Wowie.
Yeah, it all just depends on where the all-stars are in my favor.
I'll just get rid of this just for the heck of it.
Oh god, I just realized there is a chance I could potentially end off this game with a 666.
Oh, the Satan number, the double number.
Alright, well not so much now, but the possibility of it was funny.
Oh, and I just stopped short of that.
Although the good news for you is that Kill would not have been able to win anyway.
Again, since I rolled a 10, I couldn't have possibly gone purple. You. I dodged that one twice. What's the deal with this?
Oh, I guess he just wanted a high number.
I guess. Alright.
Final minigame.
Possibly help her outside here if that shows up right here for the bonuses. Who knows?
Alright, well, another situation where we're not the best at any of these, but I'll go with Lumber Tumble.
And Kill's really picking off us.
Oh, we have to end with this? Really? Dang it, Kill.
Kill, why did you do this?
I think he actually does like this minigame, though. But, yeah, this is kind of unfortunate.
And you know what?
That's a character how much I hate this.
Hey, you better listen to Gatekeepers.
I agree.
It may be debatable for some people out there, but still doesn't change the fact of how annoying this particular minigame is, along with Gatekeepers.
Time to play.
Game, stop lagging. Thank you.
Yeah. Here we go.
Now I'm gonna get some more.
Oh, time to fight the time. Oh, no. Here we go. Time to play. Fight the time.
This is gonna be close.
I certainly know this.
Fight the time. Yay! Here we go.
Oh, I should have went with the other one I was saying.
I didn't see that.
Ah, dang it.
Time.
No stress, though. I've made that mistake before, too. Can I even use any of these?
It's about time.
Well, it doesn't matter if I could or not because I didn't get a piece anyway.
Fight time. Here we go.
Again, I didn't fit. Why am I using that?
Fight time. Time to play.
I think Daniel might get this. It's pretty close, but he's got the clear advantage.
Oh, here we go. Fight time.
Yep, he won.
Yeah, it was a good thing I put that into careful consideration there, considering the kinds of options we had.
Winner.
Alright, well, let's see what happens. This is going to be a close game either way. I'm going to have to hope that I get a bonus star. Or better yet, that if Daniel gets one, that I also get one. Because even though I technically have the lead now after that turn, this is still definitely far from a guaranteed victory for me.
Yeah, I can certainly cause this epic right here. Let's see how stuff plays out from here.
Definitely for sure, I would have needed to win this minigame to feel more confident about this.
Yay!
Let's see what happens. Shopping, oh, I don't know.
Mark gets it.
Alright, if anybody but Daniel gets this, I win. I think, anyway. Oh. Oh, wait, did anybody even get a Bowser space? Wait, oh, shoot! Daniel won! God dang it!
Well, actually, this might depend on the rule.
Oh man, and after I went through all that work too. I guess
Congratulations.
I'm trying to remember though, because I could have sworn I don't remember Daniel winning on any Bowser space, unless they're counting like the Bowser phone. That has to be where that came from. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll have to rewatch the footage just to make sure, but either way, good job, Daniel.
Thank you very much, let me say, I definitely have to agree that this game was intense. I really thought we were going to have a chance right there to try to snipe it away, but just wasn't good enough to beat me right there.
Yeah, like I said, it came down to that minigame. I would have needed to win that minigame in order to actually, the last minigame.
I had movement data less slow-mo.
Yeah, I had both Rich and minigame, so those were in the bag for me. And I missed out on shopping by one.
Oh yeah, I went the Bowser space both. I ended up getting along with the kill. That does make me realize about the one that I landed on right here is the start of the game where I landed on it when I have no body.
Oh yeah, that's right, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because that one Bowser was supposed to take 20 points from you, but he couldn't because he just had anybody.
I completely forgot about that. Well, that explains it then.
And what was your answer?
Yeah. Well, either way, GG. Like I said, it literally just came down to that last minigame.
Yeah, that was quite a game.
Yeah.
Either way, though, I definitely very myself right there for how I managed to win that. That's just crazy.
Yeah. And after I tried so damn hard to win that too for my birthday special, but it is what it is. GG, Daniel, and like I said, you know, good job with the win for sure.
Yeah, I do appreciate that. so that was very nice of you to mention that.
Yeah. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this segment on my birthday special. Thank you all for watching. There's going to be one more multiplayer segment, but then after that it's going to be, the last two segments are going to be single player stuff. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the multiplayer stuff so far. I'll see you for the last one, coming up pretty soon, so take care.